Martha Koome's office was raided yesterday and some damages caused. In this video, I want us to understand why Koome's office was raided while we thought it was all about the finance bill. It appears the demonstrations were more than the finance bill 2024. Before we dig deep into that, let's have a look at some posts shared by Amerix, a very influential figure, Twitter. Eric Amerix, the Chief Justice is silent, the Attorney General is silent, the Inspector General is silent, diplomats are silent. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Martin Luther King Jr. #Reject Finance Bill 2024. That was a post shared out before MPs voted on the finance bill yesterday. And it was also shared out at a time the Chief Justice was silent over the abductions and over what has been happening. Inspector General has been silent. Diplomats were silent. Upon Amerix sharing out this post, the Chief Justice came out and condemned the abductions, and we also saw the diplomats condemning what happened yesterday. So I won't be wrong to say that this post might have influenced them, and that's how powerful Twitter and these online stuffs are. And again, Amerix went further to say, Cabinet should be dissolved. IG must resign. AG must resign. Chief Justice must resign. US Ambassador should be deported. Call for fresh general elections. Do it now when you still have some dignity, because these young Kenyans can't be underrated. #Reject Finance Bill 2024. And so far we are being told America's ambassador, Meg Whitman, fled the country yesterday. And that's an analysis we are still working on. I want us to dig deep into this for Kenyans to understand what's happening here and why the Chief Justice office was raided. If you are watching us but you are not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. What's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? From those photos there, that's Martha Koome's office. And you are seeing clearly the office was vandalized. And even windows were broken. The big question now is, why did the protesters not spare the Chief Justice? While we thought it was all about the Finance Bill 2024. I've always maintained here that the Finance Bill 2024 was just a trigger. Emotions and hate have been building up. Immediately, William Ruto was sworn in as Kenya's president. In fact, on day one, when William Ruto was sworn in, he started annoying Kenyans immediately. When he was campaigning for the presidency, he said his government was going to be a government of Mamamboga Boda Boda, watu wa chini, maskini. The first person he gave a job after being sworn in was Uhuru Kenyatta. Appointing Uhuru Kenyatta as a peace ambassador, he gave him a job. Somebody was calling a dynasty. So his first job was to a dynasty. And as if that was not enough, he removed subsidies on fuel and on some basic commodities. Kenyans were still giving him some benefits of doubt, thinking that as time goes by, things were going to improve. And then, even before the ink could dry, taxes were everywhere. Life became very hard for Kenyans. As that was happening again, he was borrowing left, right, center, and traveling everywhere across the globe. If you look at his lifestyle and the lifestyle of those around him, they started living large. All those things accumulatively have been angering Kenyans. Emotions, anger, hate have been building up. The Finance Bill 2024 was just a trigger. The demonstrations were not per se for the Finance Bill, but all those demonstrations were sign of discontent against Ruto's government. Kenyans, irrespective of their ethnic or political party affiliations, are all against Ruto. So the protests are just a sign of that discontent. And we can still remember some months back, Ruto summoning Martha Koome and her deputy to State House. Kenyans were against Koome going to State House, but Koome went to State House. And from what we have also been seeing is that the Supreme Court, being headed by Martha Koome, has also been pocketed by Ruto. So the courts are no longer independent. They are being directed by Ruto. If Kenyans have a problem, they don't have anywhere to turn to. All those things accumulatively have been helping in building hate and strong emotions against Ruto. And not only against Ruto, but also against the judiciary and most of the Supreme Court as a result of also the verdict they gave out in 2022. A good majority of Kenyans knows that the verdict that came from the Supreme Court was a compromised verdict. So things have been going wrong in this country. All those accumulatively led to what was witnessed yesterday. And that's not the end of everything. More are still coming. And if only you look at it objectively, as time goes by, things are moving from bad to worse to worst. The situation is not going to improve. It's only but going to worsen. And it's going to worsen because we don't have a leader who is acting as a symbol of national unity. The presidency as currently constituted is a symbol of division. Look on how this government is constituted. A two-tribe kind of an affair. Close associates of the president and his deputy are known individuals who are not fit holding public offices. Corruption is the order of the day. So emotions have been building. The Chief Justice was raided because he's also being seen as part of William Ruto's oppressive system. And that should be a lesson and a warning to Martha Koome and to the judiciary. If they continue sleeping with the executive, then Kenyans will one day pay them a courtesy call. Let's meet in our next analysis. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.